Hello everybody, and also me. I'm going to do a movie review, I haven't done one in forever, on Maleficent, Mistress of All Evil. I saw this, like, a really long while back, so I might not remember every detail of the movie, so I'm just gonna kind of do a general review. I don't even know if I'll have spoilers or anything, but just a warning, potentially spoilers. I actually really enjoyed the movie. The only thing was, it's called Mistress of Evil. Maleficent wasn't really that evil in the movie. In fact, it's Michelle Pfeiffer's character of the queen, whose name I don't remember what it was. She's Philip's mom. Excuse me. She's more evil, if you think about it, than Maleficent. And I guess this is spoilery. She curses her king, her husband, then blames it on Maleficent, and then she creates this powder that can destroy fairies. Like, she hates them so much. And I don't understand why. I mean, I guess because something happened, like, her father wanted to make peace with them, and so they sent her brother, and her brother never came back. So that's why she hates them, and because of that, like, her kingdom was lost. But clearly, excuse me, I mean, yeah, clearly they're not all bad, just like not all humans are bad. Like, isn't that but anyways, I feel like that's the whole point. Maleficent wasn't all that evil in this storyline, if you think about it. Like, there's a justification for why she acts the way she does. Like, she's being accused of casting a curse. Well, yeah, she's gonna react that way. Like, she didn't do it. It wasn't me. And also, her newfound, were they friends at the end? Well, she finds people like her. They're the descendants of the Phoenix, in the movie. Which is an interesting thing that the dark fairies, came from a phoenix, which is a bird that has the ability to, be reborn, from its ashes. So that's interesting, and that comes into play obviously with her character. But she finds more fairies like her, which is interesting because, like, why did they let her be raised alone in the first place? Because she grew up in the moors, like we saw in the first one, but they're not in the moors, they're somewhere else. They're hiding because they're all that's left in the entire world. Like, it's a bunch of these dark fairies from all over the place. And so, but anyways, there's this one guy played by Chiwetel Ejiofor. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but he did the voice of Scar and in the live action Lion King, and he's also in Doctor Strange. He gets hit by the powder that the queen made, and so he, like, turns into dust type of thing. Kind of like, I know a lot of people, like, when they're talking about spoilers from the movie, they put a picture of Infinity War at the very end of Infinity War, what happens to the characters and when the snap happens. It was something like that. That seems to be the new thing to do, because this isn't the only Disney movie that has done it since Infinity War. I'll talk about that in another video. Yeah, so she decides to seek revenge because of that. And again, like, they're threatening to destroy her entire race of the dark fairies, and also the people of the moors, if you think about it. Like, the 3 good fairies, which one was it that went and was turned to dust? Thistle, was it? I don't remember their names. I mean, it's not because their names are different than in the animated one. I don't watch Maleficent a lot anymore. I used to watch the first one a lot. When I first got it, like I would watch it quite often. I haven't recently watched it in a long time, so I don't remember the fairies' names. It's not like, Fauna and Merryweather and type, I know those names because I grew up watching that version of the Sleeping Beauty story. Anyways, so she's seeking revenge, and that's understandable. And the other dark fairies do it too. I don't think that makes them evil in a sense. They're trying to seek justice and protect themselves and the children that are there because they're the last of their kind. So, but again, she's not evil in this movie, and the title's very misleading, and that's, outside of the animated Maleficent, there hasn't been a Maleficent that's really truly evil. The Descendants one isn't that evil. She's more of a comedic villain. She reminds me kind of like how Captain Hook is kind of like a comedic villain in Disney's Peter Pan. Once upon a time, that Maleficent wasn't all that evil. The Evil Queen is, in my opinion, more evil in that show than the Maleficent was. She wasn't really the mistress of all evil. I would probably have given it to the Evil Queen in title. I mean, she wanted her child back. That's kind of the main driving force of her story, which is understandable. And even Angelina Jolie's Maleficent isn't all that evil. So I'm like, when are we going to have like a live action Maleficent be truly evil? I don't know if they're saving it for the third one. I understand that because Linda Wolverton wrote the screenplay, I feel like she wanted Maleficent to be good for like feminist reasons type of thing. I don't know. Because she's very, in her writing, she's very feminist. Like, you can tell when you watch Beauty and the Beast with Belle, like, how she was different from the other princesses and so forth. But yeah, anyways. But I still enjoyed the movie. That was my criticism of it. I liked the cast, amazing cast, really good casting, great costumes. The effects were really good. I really liked the change in the mythos of Maleficent overall. And it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. And if you haven't seen it yet, you really should check it out. That's all I have to say, really, about it. Because I feel like most people have said what they needed to about the movie, because it's been out for a while. But I enjoyed it. I'd give it a B overall. And that's it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.